Shalom, shalom. This is hopefully not gonna be too long, because I'm kind of getting started a little late, seeing as how it's almost 2 p.m. But I had some things that I had to take care of today. Had to tend to my baby's needs and all of that. Clean his water fountain and clean his poopy box and stuff like that. Made my coffee. And yeah, brung up a few slides that we're going to be getting into. Um, let's see. I haven't even written a description for this as of yet. I guess that'll be coming while it's uploading to YouTube. But the name of this audio that we're going to be going over is entitled Soon You Will Regret Ignoring Us. I recorded it yesterday on 4/16/24. Now it's going to start out with just about my life, okay? I am instructed to include my life, the circumstances that I'm living, the things that I do, okay? This is what I'm instructed to do, so I've been obedient in that. It flows from that into the Word by way of the Spirit. This is how all my videos are, okay? Because my life is literally attached to the purpose in which I have been called to fulfill in my life, okay? This was given to me. It's not something that I sought for outside of seeking what I'm here to do, okay? So I sought the Father. I sought the kingdom of the Most High, okay? And His righteousness, and I applied the righteousness to my life. Now, I know you self-righteous people, you're like, I just heard you light a cigarette. Bruh, yeah, I lit this cigarette again because it was going out, okay? But anyway, that's trivial, okay? Smoking cigarettes ain't got nothing to do with what's in your heart towards your neighbor, okay? It has absolutely nothing to do with that, other than dogmatic belief systems, okay? It is about love, compassion, and mercy for all humanity and all creation. People want to ignore that and focus on trivial things like smoking. Okay? So you're gonna have to get over that. I'm here to fulfill the mission that I've been given. And I got many videos, speaking about how I ain't perfect and how, yes, I smoke, okay? And how, yes, that's not being, perfect, okay? But anyway, I ain't even trying to talk about that. I just had to address it for the self-righteous people out there. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Now, I definitely do not want this intro long because the audio that we're going to be going over is quite long, okay? It's a little over an hour. So I don't know if I'm going to get it all done today. Maybe, hopefully, I won't be prompted to cut in a whole lot. I have no idea how the spirit. I have no idea how the spirit is going to lead, okay? So it just is what it is, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start out with this because I just got to keep it real. It's about my life, okay? I gotta walk up here to this smoke shop and get me a box or two. It's about, altogether, it'll be about a mile or so altogether, because I'm walking 3/4 of a mile there and 3/4 of a mile back. I do have the port number to give to my new phone company to where they can switch my number to the same number. And I just pray that that works, so that will take one of these loads off my shoulder, and that's a huge load that was holding me down and, causing me a lot of grief, okay? Causing me a whole lot of grief. So, if I can keep my same number with my new phone company, that's a blessing. I would count that as a blessing from the Most High, because, all my accounts are attached to that number. So I didn't want to have to go through all my accounts and, update my number and then take the chance that they may still want validation from my old number that I no longer have access to, I don't want to go through that, bro. So all praise to the Most High. I do have the port number, the authorization code, and all I have to do is give that to my new phone company, and they should be able to keep my same number. They said that they didn't have problems with Cricket before. She said she never had a problem keeping Cricket's same number with the customer. She said that she has problems with AT&T though, so if I had an AT&T phone, because AT&T don't tend to want to give up that port number because of greed. And then the next big thing on my shoulders that I'm concerned about is the internet, okay, and my PC. Alright, so internet and my PC. My PC is still booting up in manufacturing status. It forced a update this morning, when I came to use the bathroom, no less. Alright, so I had just woken up, turned my monitor on, because I keep it blackened out at night, so I turned my monitor on, and, it was on the leftover videos from Brother Morale. It had ended, though. And so it was sitting idle. Alright, it was sitting idle. But I had went ahead and went to go use the bathroom. And I come back in my room, and it says restarting. Like, bro, I didn't tell you to restart. But anyway, it did it anyway, okay? Because I wasn't trying to restart my PC, bro. I didn't want to take the chance that that weird color or some weird, transformation would take place on my desktop, and or take the chance that I can't get back in my PC. But anyway, I noticed that it's still booted up in manufacturing status. And so, yes, bro, I still cannot go live. And like I said, the internet bill is going to be due on the 18th. So that's 2 days away. And then the next big mountain is May 1st, when rent is due. $25 for that. I'm out of herb. I'm almost out of tobacco. I'm pretty much out of tubes. That's why I have to go get a thing of tubes today. Bro, it's like all of these issues caving in all around me, And I've been in this fire for a long ass time. Yet I have been putting my hand to the plow. I have been doing this work with such fervency. Hold on a second, because for some reason my Chrome does not want to work. So bear with me as I have to re-add it. Hold on a second. Cancel. Alright, now. All right. All right. All right. Now, 1 second. Bro, it's like all of these issues caving in all around me, you know? And I've been in this fire for a long ass time. Yet I have been putting my hand to the plow. I have been doing this work with such fervency and such consistency as much as possible. And the Great Spirit has seen. And it's all I can do, bro. Okay? Because I am not to attach myself to this system. Alright? Any more than I already am by my circumstances. Okay? Having been born on this damn earth within this wicked ass system. Okay? So all of that's outside my control. Alright? When it's outside of your control, then that's something for the Most High to deal with. Okay? As long as we're being obedient to the Most High, we're going to be taken care of. Okay? Now, that don't mean that we... Now, before I go further, I'm instructed to, talk a little bit about this, all right? So, the purpose in which I have been called to do is outside of my comfort zone because I have no security other than trusting in the Great Spirit that I will be okay, though I have been suffering a hell of a lot, okay? So, when I'm not supplying my own wants and needs by doing what this system has established, and I'm going against the status quo, and I'm being hated, and all of these things, all of this is outside of my comfort zone. I am not comfortable, though I do have inner divine peace. There is a difference, okay? There's a huge difference of having spiritual divine peace, a stillness of heart, knowing that you are doing what you are being instructed to do by way of the Great Spirit, okay? But yet you're living in this reality, in this constructed reality that wicked people wrought over us. I really hope that people can understand, okay? It's like my faith extends outside of this system, okay? I trust in the power outside of this system, but I am not comfortable within this system. But I have the divine peace from the one outside of this system, okay? And I know it ain't about what I believe. I know that I'm doing as I've been instructed to do, okay? And I have to endure because his purpose for us is outside of our comfort zone, okay? That's just one confirmation. That's just one, okay? But there's plenty more. All right? I know what time we're living in. I know I have been instructed to labor in the vineyard. Okay? I know I have applied the living word to my life and I've been instructed to speak it. Okay? Servants of the Messiah suffer some things in direct correlation to the positions in which we are called to fill. The servant is not greater than his master. Okay? So suffering is involved when it comes to your divine purpose. Okay? It's not going to be something easy, nor is it going to be instantaneous. But I have been laboring in this vineyard with all my might. And it is the last time that his vineyard is being nourished. Now, that don't mean that we ain't gotta go down in fire and suffer, because I definitely have been suffering a lot. Okay? I have the fruit of the spirit of long suffering. And it ain't fun, bro. It sucks. It sucks suffering. I ain't gonna lie. But I know the reason why. Okay? Because when them blessings come in, bro, oh man, that's gonna make it that much more joyous, okay? Oh, that's gonna make it that much more bountiful. The longer you suffer, the more you shall receive for your suffering, okay? And though it sucks while you're going through it, the reward of it is gonna be much greater. So I trust in that, bro. I carry the world on my shoulders, bro. I feel the pain and the agony of all humanity and all creation. And I do this work to free all humanity and all creation. It is not for... Hold on a second, because there's something that popped in my spirit. Let's see here. This right here. Something better is coming. The whole creation waits with eager longing for what the Most High is bringing about. Every blade of grass and chirping bird waits for the Most High to set right what humans have put wrong. How is he going to do that? Through the children of light that he awakened in the land of our captivity. Okay, hold on. Just got this yesterday, I think. Alright, now I know a lot of people have a problem with the name Jesus Christ. Okay, but that's trivial. Okay, we know that there's an Antichrist, and I definitely know all the sorcery and all the things that they did. I am very much aware that there was never a letter J in the Hebrew. I'm very much well aware that there was not a letter J in the alphabet, period, until about 500 years ago or so, okay? So, but bro, that don't matter, alright? The promised anointed one, the Hamashiach, alright? The ascended master, the one that came to the earth, the promised anointed one who came to the earth and became an ascended master, that all happened, okay? And the Antichrist has been here, okay? The Antichrist was here back when he was on when the Messiah was on the earth, okay? The Antichrist, there's been many Antichrists, okay? So let's people, we got to get past the trivial things, okay? The name doesn't matter, all right? The pronunciation of the name doesn't matter. What matters is whether or not you are being obedient to the leading of the Holy Spirit, which what the promised anointed one said he was going to send to us, okay? The Spirit of truth, all right? That's what's important, okay? Now, let's read. This is in the Dead Sea Scrolls, okay? The Spirit of the Most High rested upon Daniel, and he fell before the throne. Then the Ancient of Days spoke. Say this to them, a king is coming to the world in great wrath. and your years are numbered before my sight. He is coming into the world. Great tribulation will come upon the land, and many slaughters. A ruler of nations will arise. The king of Assyria and Egypt will be chief over the land, and the people will be enslaved, and all will be slaves to him. This has happened, okay? This is the revised Roman Empire, all right? But there is one yet coming, the Son who will be called Great, and by his name he will be designated. He will be called the Son of the Most High, and the Son of the Most High they will call him. Like the meteors that you saw in the vision, so will be the kingdom of Assyria and Egypt. They will reign over the earth for a short space, for a short pace, and they will crush everyone. They will crush everyone. The revived Roman Empire has crushed everyone. Okay? People will crush people. Nation will crush nation until the people of the Most High shall arise, being awakened in the land of our captivity, and all will have rest from the sword. That's coming. See, this connects. See, the people awakening, all right? The children of the Most High awakening in the land of our captivity, all right? For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Okay? This connects also, let me find it. All right, to this here. All right, and there's another one. Hold on a second. Waits for the light to awaken. I did that one. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta find it. Okay, I think this is it. All right. This here. All right. So clearly the children of light have to be arisen for this, all right? And the children of light is suffering right along with all humanity and all creation, okay? But this crushing that's on us, see, olives have to be crushed in order to get the oil, okay? Grapes have to be crushed in order to get the wine, okay? The children of light being purged in this fire of this wicked ass system is bringing about, I don't even know how to explain this, bruh, but fine gold is refined in the fire of adversity, okay? The waiting is sometimes painful. The groaning of the whole creation describes the state of suffering and dissatisfaction with everything we have today. We know, we feel deep down inside that something is wrong. Our anxiety and frustration is our inward groaning, okay? Now, I've had this my entire life, but I had no understanding. Okay, but now something better is coming. All right? The whole damn creation waits with eager longing for what the Most High is bringing about. Well, this is all connected and tied to the children of light being awakened in the land of our captivity. Okay? Every blade of grass and chirping bird waits for the Most High to set right what humans have put wrong. Okay? That being said, it begins at the house of Israel. Okay? We remember ourselves, and we know that He is the Most High, our power. He gave us a heart and ears to hear. and I have praised him in the land of my captivity. And I think upon his name. That means I keep the divine law of love, life, purity, and all things good to the best of my ability. I have returned from my stiff-necked ways and from my wicked deeds. For I remember the way of my fathers, which sinned before the Most High, and caused our captivity. Okay? So there is a remnant that's been awakened and came back to the original covenant. Here's another connection. Israel shall become conscious and awake from their slumber, but only a remnant shall return unto him. Okay? It's only a few out of the many. Okay? Only a few. The obedient ones. Okay? Those of us who chose out of our free agency to humble ourselves like little children. Another connection. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray, and seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin, and I will heal their land. Okay? That's what's coming. All right? He is going to bring us into the land. All right? Which was promised with an oath unto our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We will be lords of it. Okay? And we will be increased. And we will not be diminished. He is going to make an everlasting covenant with us to be our power. We will be his people. And no longer will we ever be driven out of our land that has been given to us. Right now we are prisoners of war, in physical captivity, of economic slavery. Okay? Now hold on, getting a little ahead of me. I gotta close out some stuff. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get back to the other. Here we go. All right, now. So we seen this. All right, people been crushing people. Hold on. This is what we've been living. Okay? This does not come from the Great Spirit. This comes from wicked people who established this wicked system. Okay? Therefore, the system is crushing the people. And people are crushing people. Okay? But when we are back in our land, and wickedness has been dealt with, after the people of the Most High shall arise, which we have, the children of light has been risen in the land of our captivity. Okay, this happened, in which a lot of people are ignoring to their own detriment. Okay, you are ignoring the ones of us that's been tapped in the spirit. Okay, but because we've been awakened and we've been instructed to give this word, you're in the valley of decision, okay? Because soon we are going to be delivered and we're going to be placed where we're safe, okay? While the wicked take care of the wicked, all right? Yes. We will have rest from the sword and from oppression, from affliction, and all of these things of this wicked ass system. It's going to implode upon itself. And we are not going to be within it once that happens. Okay? His kingdom is an eternal kingdom, and all his ways are in truth. He shall judge the land in truth, and all will make peace. The sword will cease from the land, and all the Gentiles shall worship him. The great power is their help. He himself will fight for them. Now, when it says that he himself will fight for them, that means the protection, okay? Because the Great Spirit doesn't slay, all right? Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But the Most High comes to give everlasting life. Okay? Those are two polar opposites. Okay? You have to understand this. Those that are the portion of the Most High will be preserved, will be protected. That's how he fights for us. Okay? You cannot touch his people. Okay? He looks out for his people. But those that are not his portion, you are open to the slaughter that's gonna take place. You are open to all of these things that's gonna befall the wicked. The wicked is gonna take out the wicked. Okay? That's just bottom line. All right? So if you want to be spared, then you have to humble yourself like a child. All right? And we're going to get into it a little bit more. But let's see here. Where are we at in the audio? Let me go ahead and get the context again.
And I do this work to free all humanity and all creation. It is not for greed. It is not for the lusts of the eyes and the pleasures of the flesh and all of these vain, trivial things of this world. Okay? Yes, there are things that I enjoy, like my herb and my tobacco, but nothing like those who are billionaires, millionaires, upon our trillionaires even possibly. Okay?
So, that never made sense to me. I seen how people were living lavishly. All right? I seen the Queen all my life. All right? And I seen the Pope and all of these people, all of these so-called prominent people who held all the wealth of the world. And I seen how people look to them as, it's like they gave these people reverence. Okay, so that confused me my entire life. Because I'm like, I just could not understand. How? Okay? How is this righteous? All right? So this person here, okay, literally, through colonization, raping, robbing, and murdering, got to just store up all of this gold, okay? You literally impoverished nations of people, but yet the poor is blamed for poverty, for being poor. And the poor is blamed for the economic problems of the society. But this is not the problem. How is this not the problem? How is the impoverished the problem? But this is not the problem. How is this not the problem? Tell me, people, how the hell is this not the problem? How the hell do you look to these people as righteous, but you look at the poor like we're wicked? You must not be blessed. Well, no, I'm not blessed by Lucifer. These people are blessed by Lucifer. Okay? Those who are living lavishly, they have been blessed by Lucifer. The Great Spirit doesn't bless that way. Okay? You've been deceived. You've been greatly deceived. So, this is absolute wickedness. It is fool's gold. It ain't real gold. See? It's ill-gotten gain. So, all of this was stolen from the aboriginal people of the lands that were colonized by these wicked people. And you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to talk about that. It's easier to blame the poor. But that's asinine. And I know that now. I know that I am not the problem. I'm not the problem. These people are the problem. She's gone now. But she was the problem. Yeah, the 70 shepherds began to be taken out. Okay? All creation groans and suffers because of absolute wickedness. Not because of those impoverished, but because of the wicked.
That's abominable, bruh. That's abominable. And people don't seem to care about that. Oh no. They want to rather look their nose down at me and claim that I'm lazy, that I want to pillage off the people, that I'm a leech to society. Oh, I'm a leech, right? When I have all of these pearls of wisdom, the oracles of the living power. You want to consider me to be a leech because you want to disregard the oracles of the living power. You don't want to walk in love. You refuse to walk in love. You rebel against divine love. But yet you professing out your mouth that you love and serve the power that I love and serve. Well, we're about to see very soon who has been lying and who has been truly authentic. See, you can lie to yourself all your life, but you about to be shown who it is you truly worship and serve. Oh, you're selfish. You're shut up in your bowels. You think that's of the Great Spirit? You think that's of the Ascended Master? When all throughout the pages of the Scriptures it tells you to be merciful to the poor, it tells you to give and it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together. Will it be given unto you? For whatever measure you met out, that's what's going to be dealt to you. So if you're dealing out selfishness, how do you think that you serve my power? You don't. You serve the power that created this system and that hardened the hearts of the people, caused you to walk around selfish. Okay? Caused you to be greedy. Caused you to be a capitalist. name in your mouth. You take that power's name in your mouth, claiming that power. But you don't do what that power instructed for you to do. Instead, you are obedient to this wicked ass system. You choose to hold on to your hardened heart. So, you need to understand that is the God you serve. You serve God's selfishness. You serve God jealousy. You serve God bloodshed for all of you who love eating dead bodies. Okay, let's just keep it absolutely real on this channel. Okay? Yeah, this is why my channel is ghosted. Oh yeah, this is why they can't stand me. But guess what? I'm in love with the Great Spirit. I'm in love with the truth by way of the Spirit. I am in love with reproof. I don't reject reproof. I embrace reproof. I embrace humility to the Spirit of truth. All of this is contrary to what you do. So how the hell can you say you serve my power? Oh no! You about to see my power! You about to see the real power! The living power! You've been serving false gods! And your power is about to be revealed as a false god that it is.
False god of money. That is the false god of this reality. And it doesn't matter what you people think of me, because that is the absolute reality. Okay? You got no love in your heart towards your neighbor, but yet you love your money. You don't understand that that is abominable? So guess what? You don't serve the Great Spirit. Okay? Hold on a second. One moment. Give me just a moment. You need to know this. There's so many things up, bro. We are entering a time period of unusual and sudden events. Okay? We are in a paradigm shift. Let's see, 1 second. Most High is about to show out on this earth. You people just do not know. Alright? Psalms 102:13. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her. Yeah, the set time is come. Right now, the nations is in the valley of decision to make their choice on which side they're going to be of this spiritual war. Are you going to have love, compassion, and mercy in your heart? Or are you going to continue to go with this? You know, the plan of Lucifer, whose purpose and intent has always been centered in selfishness. And he has great power and influence over the hearts of the children of men. And because of this, the veil of deception that's been placed over their minds, you know, you don't remember the things of the Father. You block that out. You see no value in walking in divine love towards your neighbor. No. You got a capitalistic mentality. Therefore, you are following Lucifer's plan. And I am instructed to make this crystal clear. Okay? This happened. And then shall many be offended. You are offended at these messages that I've been given to give to you by way of the Spirit. Okay? You have hardened your heart. You have shut up your bowels against me. Okay? And have grown cold and hateful towards me. All right? You've had many false prophets already. This is why the people are deceived. Iniquity has abounded. The love of many has waxed cold. Okay? You're wanting to hold to this. You don't got no trust for anyone. Not even those who bear the fruits of the Spirit. Well, guess what? You're still going to be judged for that. Because the Messiah told you not to judge on surface level. He told you to look deeper. He told you to judge based upon the fruit of the Spirit. But you people want to judge on surface level, which he instructed you not to do. Therefore, you are going to be judged because of that. And all of these things you already know in your heart. You know this message that I've been given to give is not new, but old. It is the same message we were given in the beginning. You just want to continue to ignore that because you live in a wicked ass system that has basically made it to where you have to live a life of selfishness. All right? Like, this is how they built this system, people. And they're constantly crushing people, making it harder on people, which makes people's heart grow colder. Okay? The more hours they have to spend working to earn their money in order to live their life upon the earth, the colder their hearts are growing, especially towards those that don't do what they do. This was all by design. Do I still have that up? The crushing, hold on. Okay? This is all by design. Alright? But not of the Great Spirit. Not of the promised anointed one, the ascended Master, who has been given all things, who has been given the keys to the kingdom. Okay? The rightful God of this earth, okay? But you're disregarding how, he allowed for the Gentiles to have their opportunity. The times of the Gentiles, you're wanting to ignore this. Well, this is where this came from. This system of oppression came from the Gentiles during the revived Roman Empire, okay, that was established over here in a fourth part of the earth. You're wanting to ignore that. You're wanting to ignore the crushing of this system, which has caused your hardened heart. Nevertheless, you still have free agency given to you by the Great Spirit. So you still have to come, when you come into this realization, you still have to make the determination whether you are going to accept this truth or reject it. You still have free agency whether you're going to keep your stony heart or allow the Great Spirit to work in your heart. Repent for your iniquity. What is your iniquity? Having a hard heart towards your neighbor. Okay? Those that have abundance. I'm not talking to the ones that's literally been crushed to death by this system and they're barely making it. No, I'm talking about the ones that are on top to an extent, okay? Not the rulers, no. But bruh, stop playing with us. You know who I'm talking about, Gentiles. Those of you who are able to live on top, basically. Okay, yes, you get people over you, but you've been able to live better than the indigenous seed of this land. Okay? You have to humble yourself. Everybody has to humble ourselves. Okay? You have been living in a Gentile ran system. Okay? That is nothing but this crushing. Okay? The system itself is crushing the people. Okay? This is the system right here. This huge boot. Alright? Then this is like your government. Okay? Alright? The ones that you see. Alright? You don't see the shadow government. Those who establish the system. Alright? This is the ones you see. All right, and then this is like your media and your teachers, like your establishment. All right, that your government establishes. Okay, and they're crushing down on the media and all of these other people. Okay, and then you get your celebrities that's being crushed and freaking MK Ultra and mind controlled. Okay, and so bruh. And it just keeps going and going. All right? The crushing of the people. Everybody is crushed. Okay? But the children of light that's been on the bottom here, we have been awakened spiritually and instructed to speak. Okay? So we're all down here together. We're all down here in the second estate together, okay? But we've been risen up in the spirit, still living in this physical captivity controlled by this wicked-ass kingdom here, okay? This kingdom of oppression, the tail end of it, okay? But right now, because the children of light has been awakened and we've been instructed to speak this word to you, all of you, everybody has a genuine opportunity to humble yourself and change your heart. Okay? So that you can be accounted the portion of the Most High. So that you will have divine protection before this kingdom gets dealt with. Okay? Because it's not going to stay this way. Alright? This oppression is not going to stay. It's not going to last forever. Okay? You are told not to take the Most High's name in vain. For you will not be held guiltless when you take his name in vain. You are going to be held accountable. For professing that you love and serve the Most High, but yet you don't do as he instructed for you to do. That is taking the name in vain. Okay? In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the precepts of men. That includes what you learned of this system, okay? Neglecting the commandment of the Most High, you hold to the tradition of men, okay? You nicely set aside the instruction of the Most High in order to keep your tradition, in order to follow the ways of this system, capitalism, okay? And you got no love for your neighbor. So again, hold on. I am not addressing the people that live here. Okay? I am addressing the people that live here. Okay? People want to think that poverty is an individual failure rather than an engineered system. It should not be this way. This did not come from the Great Spirit. This came from wicked people. The whole damn system is corrupt. Okay? So I am not telling the people of this that live here that you ought to, do what you can to sow out of your own poverty. I mean, yes, this is what I do. Okay? Out of my own poverty, I give out my own poverty. Okay? It is still about our heart, people, no matter what position you are in life. It is still about your damn heart. What is it that people cannot understand? Okay? But ain't nobody telling you that you need to give 10% of your income, or, when you're living paycheck to paycheck, ain't nobody telling you that you got to take physical money and help those in need unless you have abundance to do so. Okay? I'm not here telling you that. I'm here instructing those who have abundance what you are to do. Those that are living like this, you would be potential AMs. Those of you who will humble yourselves as little children and repent and choose to use the blessing for righteousness' sake. These people here, you've been blessed by Lucifer. But you can use the blessings that you've been blessed with by Lucifer for righteousness. Turn it into the blessings of the Most High. But you have to choose to do that out of your free agency. It cannot be forced. But clearly, the whole world sees that people are living in poverty and people are living lavishly. This is absolute wickedness. I am here to call attention to this. Okay? And I've been hated for it because people want to hold to the tradition that they're being a responsible adult with their savings accounts. Okay? All of you who got your savings accounts. Okay? We were instructed by the Messiah not to store up wealth on the earth. Okay? But this system tells you that you're a responsible adult when you have a savings account. All my life I've been berated and belittled by my family because I was not able to save in this wicked ass system of forced economic slavery. This is the tradition that was forced on us. Selfishness. I'm belittled because I'm not participating in selfishness by having a savings. I couldn't do it any damn way. I was trying my best. Even when I worked 40 plus hours per week, I could not do it. I was still living paycheck to paycheck. It was an impossibility. Then I'm berated by my family because I'm telling my family, well, the percentage, they take 30% of my income. Regardless of how much I'm making, when I'm working time and a half, they still take 30% of my income. Okay? So I just end up having to pay more. But I'm still in the same position, living paycheck to paycheck. I cannot save. So I'm berated because I'm living in HUD housing. So, my mom would lecture me about that. Well, you need to move up out of HUD housing. You need to get a regular apartment. But now, how? When I have no money to move. I have no people. I have no way to move my stuff. It's an impossibility. I have no extra money to get a moving company. And I got no damn friends and no family that's willing to help me move. So how is that possible? Plus, it would be irresponsible to move out of HUD housing and to depend upon this damn system wholeheartedly to where now I'm earning money, and if I just so happen to lose my job or anything happens with my job, now, or the rent gets raised, I don't have a safety net because I'm not able to save. I always thought, when I could get a safety net, I was trying to do it, bro. I was trying to do what my family was instructing for me to do, okay? And so I was like, yeah, I guess, I'm going to try to save, but it was just impossible, bruh. But deep down, I was wanting to at least have a safety net, so that way I could move out of HUD housing. I never really wanted to be in HUD housing. My life just flowed this way. Okay, it happened this way, bro, because I was not like most people. I don't understand why this is so hard for people to freaking understand and or realize. Okay? So, I wanted to be able to save because I wanted to get up out of HUD housing. But in order to get up out of HUD housing, I knew that I needed a cushion just in case anything happened with my job. Because I knew that I did not have the type of support system that would help me in times of need. I was always berated my whole damn life and put down and made to feel like I'm nothing in all of this, okay? So I wanted to at least have a couple of $1,000 saved up, in order to move. But that never happened, bro. I can never do that. I can never even... It just never happened, bro. I can never do it. I was always living paycheck to paycheck, even when I was working overtime. Okay? And I was berated the entire damn time. Like, well, you're not working hard enough. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Work harder. Work longer hours. Get a side gig or, like, bruh. I'm just like, it never made sense to me. I'm just like, why am I here, Father? Why am I here just to be a slave in order to sustain my damn life? This don't make no sense to me, And, I was in utter misery, okay, being forced to do this. Like, God damn it, I didn't ask to be on this earth, but I'm being forced to do all of this in order to freaking live on the damn earth. It did not make sense to me. And at the same time, I'm being gaslighted and made to believe that all of this came from God. Yeah, the God of this world. The God of this false ass reality. So you can no longer gaslight me. This economic slavery came from the worst of the heathen. And now it's time for this truth to go forth. So I don't care that I'm hated, bro. I mean, I do, but I don't. I care, but it ain't gonna stop me from doing what I've been instructed to do. Okay? Okay? So, yeah, I do care. I want to be loved, bro. I do want to be loved. I seek love. Alright? I don't seek clout. I don't seek vainglory. Okay? I don't seek the riches of this world. But I do seek love. Real love. I seek compassion. I seek mercy. I seek empathy. These are the principles and the things that I live by. This is the fruits of the Spirit that I've been sowing. So rightfully so, this is what I should be seeking. But all my life, people been gaslighting me. And well, recently, people been gaslighting me to try to twist and turn this all around. To make it like I'm a leech. Let me find that one thing. Where is it at? This is what they do. They want to project their false reality onto me, their false narratives. But they're using me as a human mirror for what they avoid within themselves. They don't want to examine their heart. It's easier to project a false reality. We're 12 minutes into this audio, people. And like I told you, it's a little bit over an hour. Let me find out where we're at here. Because, I just flow. We're a little over an hour in this video, an hour and 6 minutes. It's going on 3 o'clock now. Let's see. Let me close some of this stuff out, bro. Here, I'm instructed to give you this. 1 second. Oh, don't tell me I just closed it. No. I wasn't supposed to close that. Hold on. Bro, I closed out the wrong damn thing. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I gotta pull it back up. Spiritual freedom. Okay. Alright. So this too. Alright. I'm getting it, people. Give me just a moment. Alright. So, the return of the children of light. The purpose of the seeding was to again create a people of light who will have a higher capacity to think universally and a physical structure able to perceive higher vibrational frequencies than a mass of humanity. Higher spiritual capacity. Alright, that connects to the keys of Enoch. Alright, it is interesting to note that the great Hebrew leader Moses was said to be a high initiate who came from Heliopolis, the city of the sun. The name Moses or Muse was a name meaning sent and was given to the high initiates. The Greek variation translates as the son of the sun, which was the appellation given to the Inca. Moses appeared at the end of the astrological age of Taurus and was responsible for ushering in the new age of Aries, pledging to take his people to the promised land, which was the kingdom of light, an inner kingdom. It was said that the light shineth in the darkness, but the darkness comprehendeth it not. This biblical passage could refer to an initiatory process which was identified with light and enlightenment. The objective of all initiation ceremonies was to enable individuals to see true beauty and gain a knowledge of truth. Unfortunately, during Moses' time, as had happened before, the teachings were soon dogmatized and their potency destroyed. It was perverted, and the seed planted within the chosen people did not continue. Okay? The covenant was broken among the seed, okay? Among the original people, alright? Now, but it continues. I don't have the rest of it. There's a screenshot I gathered. Now, the ancient region of the programming by the Brotherhood of Light is to be identified with the Caribbean, Yucatan, and southeast Mexico area. The major region of administration by Benai I'm not going to read all of this, bro. The majority of her Atlantean descendants who survived on the earth, known as the Nephites, moved into the region of Central and North America, with extensions into South America and Egypt. Okay, um, Altia America will be the new ecumenical region for the gathering of spiritual humankind. The reprogramming area for, quote, spiritual freedom on the earth, and the establishment of the spiritual administration of the Ancient of Days. Okay? This is what is happening. It is the beginning stages, because right now is spiritual. Okay? But soon it's going to be a physical manifestation of it. All right? Shifting consciousness. We are now ready to step outside the box of our mental self imposed limitations to understand the impact of the coming of the kingdom of the Most High, which is only possible if we are willing to move from the third/fourth dimension to the fifth dimensional realms and beyond. There, the body and mind have consciously graduated from the singular word system into the word functioning on 7 different levels. Thus, the true marriage takes place where the left and the right hemispheres of the brain function together, allowing for the experience of the human and the Christ in divine marriage. Okay? That's what's happening. Alright? We are entering a time period of unusual and sudden events. Only those who have the revelation of the Holy Spirit will discern the seasons. Okay? I am here to be a light. Okay? Now,
So you may as well stop taking his name in vain. You're doing yourself a great disservice. Because you're going to be judged for that. On top of all of your wickedness that you think you secretly do, where no one can see you. What you think the Great Spirit can't see you? What you think the Great Spirit can't see what's in your heart? What you think the Great Spirit can't see all your thoughts and your intentions? Psych yourself out all the hell you want, people. Keep doing it to your own damn detriment. You were instructed from the beginning to love your neighbor as you do yourself. Refrain from doing to others, including the animals, things that you would not want done to yourself. Do for others things you would want done for yourself. On these hang all the law and the prophets, in which you haphazardly dismiss for your wicked ass traditions. It ain't traditional.
hold on a second, because we need to deal with this. All right? Have you considered that people deserve food, shelter, and water for basic needs, regardless if they produce a profitable labor or not? If you are one to say no, we do not deserve these things, then you need to examine your heart, because your heart is far away from the Great Spirit. Your heart is set upon Lucifer, okay, whether you know it or not, okay? selfishness, greed, capitalism. Okay? All of these wicked things. If you do not consider that everyone deserves to be able to eat, this is a basic human need. If you do not consider that everyone deserves shelter, that everyone deserves water, these basic needs, if you do not consider that people deserve these things, then you are wicked. Okay? That's just bottom line, people. I am sorry to be the one to bear this record, to bear this report to you, to tell you this. You must unharden your heart, because everybody deserves basic needs to sustain their life. Whether they produce a profitable labor or not. I don't care what you think about that, because it lines up to the divine law of love and treating your neighbor the way you want to be treated, doing for others that which you will want done to yourself, refraining from doing to others that which you would not want done to yourself. The Most High searches all hearts and examines secret motives. You're going to be given according to your due deserts, your reward. You're going to be given your reward according to your actions. You're going to be given what you deserve. So if you've been sowing a cold heart and selfishness, all of these wicked things, then that is what you are going to receive. You are not going to be delivered by the Great Spirit. You are not going to be protected. You shut up your bowels to those in need, then in need you are going to be. And you are not going to be delivered. It's coming, people. Yes, it's coming.
It ain't traditional.
Now, hold on. Hold on. Let me get this ready right quick. One second.
It ain't traditional for a female to have all of that masculine energy. Something must be wrong with it. Let's pray out that evil spirit of masculinity. Well, you done laid hands on me all my damn life, and your prayers ain't never did anything, 'cause it ain't an evil spirit. It was given to me by the Great Spirit. My spirit was created unique. So yeah, I may have a masculine spirit, a masculine personality, which you wanted to demonize my entire life. I have a compassionate heart. Yes, I care about people. That made me naive in this wicked-ass kingdom. Therefore, I have been trampled upon and taken advantage of and all of these things. And because I was innocent and all of these things, I had a lot of divine protection in my ignorance. Okay? Because even though I was doing wickedness, bruh, it was still pretty much in innocence. Okay? I didn't know no better. And then the things that I did, cause you feel conviction, right? And guess what? I got punished right away. Anytime that I went against my conscience, I was dealt with right away. I never got away with anything. Okay? I was the black sheep of my family. So everything fell upon me. I was the one blamed for everything. I was the one that was getting into all the mischievous things. You had to go through things. You had to experience things in order to talk about it. In order to have clarity and understanding about something, you have had to experience it. Okay? So in my ignorance, I went throughout my life haphazardly. Okay? In ignorance. Okay? So yes, I had a lot of divine protection. A lot of spiritual protection, bro. Several times. And I'm not going to go into detail about it, but because I got other videos talking about these divine interventions in my life. Okay? Miracles. Alright, I got a video entitled An Angel Healed Me. Okay, I've been had encounters with angels. I've had visions when I was a child. Okay, I had several visions when I was a child. Okay, I was a seer my whole damn life, but did not know it. Okay, I didn't know who I was, but people around me knew who I was, and they did not tell me who I was. They kept me in derision. Okay? And they took full advantage of my ignorance. Gaslighting me. Putting me down. Kicking me while I'm down. Trying to force me to be hard-hearted like they are. Trying to force me to be a carbon copy robot on a rigorous cycle. On a rigorous schedule. Okay? That is the exact opposite of who I am. But that don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter to you self-righteous people. You can care less that is the polar opposite of who I am. You can care less what I have been given by way of the Spirit. You scoff and you mock and you sneer your nose down at it. You look your nose down at it as if it's nothing, as if I'm nothing. Want to demote me down as lazy, even though you can clearly see all the work on this channel. And when I was compiling videos, a hell of a lot of time, energy, and effort went into that. I can show you how tedious building a video can be.
Now, give me one moment, because I'm going to show you. Okay, give me just a second. Because I got plenty, because I was always, like, updating on my channel. So I have plenty, screenshots of, this. So give me just a moment. This is one of the first ones. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I don't know how well you guys can see this like this. Alright, let me go ahead and switch you over. Alright, so this is one of them. Alright, I was compelling. He has commanded us in these last days to speak unto you prophecy. So, as you can, all them little slits, okay, you see all them little slits right there? Bruh, those are slides. Those are these slides here. So, that's a lot of slides, okay? And we were only 14 minutes and 29 seconds into compiling this, okay? As you can see, alright, where the little cursor is, Alright, right here, been 14 minutes and 56 seconds. But you see all of these little slides here. Alright, let's see if I can get a better one. Show you more. Oops. I got one screen, people, so work with me. Alright, see this? Alright, see here. This one was, he has commanded us in these last days to speak unto you prophecy. So you see, I had compiled all of this. You see all of this? This takes a long time to compile. Okay, it takes a long time to line all of these slides up and all of that, but I spent a lot of time, energy, and effort doing this. Sometimes I will work 8 to 12 hours in a day, to compile. So can't nobody tell me that I did not do the work. I did a lot of my videos this way, compiling, so can't nobody tell me that I'm lazy and all of these things, okay? No. This one's a little bit easier because as you can see, the slides ain't that close together. Alright, so this was kind of a little bit easier of a video. This was entitled You Face the Hounds of Hell Before Your Breakthrough. Okay, so it wasn't as tedious as some of them. Alright. One second. Just getting random ones. Alright, this one too. As you can see. This one wasn't as tedious. I had spaces where it was like a long slide like this one here. Okay. This one was entitled I Care Not What You Believe. Okay. Hello to those of you watching this. I'm currently compiling this video. This is on one of my videos. It's on this video right here. I care not what you believe. Okay. I got a lot of work on my channel, people. I've been working doing this for a long time. Okay. This one was entitled Paradigm Shift is Coming. Okay. So you can see, it takes time to compile these videos, people. Let's see here. You had a times and half time to trodden down Jerusalem and the holy people. Okay, this one was fair. This one was really easy to compile. Okay, let's see. This one was really easy to compile. Alright, but you can see the difference. There's a lot of slides. Okay, even this one was a bit easier than most that I was doing. Oops. Alright. This one too. Let's see. I think this is one of the last ones. Alright, this one is entitled When Given Rulership, You Have a Responsibility to Be Righteous. There is a lot of work on my channel, okay? So I tried really hard to get this video completed yesterday. However, a lot of work went into compiling this project. Hello to those who are viewing. Okay. Current date at that time was 11/30/23. Alright. I put in this work, people. Yes, I did. Okay. Love this breakdown by Elder Dimitri. Over 8 hours put into this project so far. Alright, I had worked from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Alright, over that. Alright, like I stated, I wasn't going to compile this video. I still ended up being obedient to what I've been instructed to do, despite how I feel about it, laughing my ass off. Okay, so as you people can see, it doesn't matter, what people want to think and what people say, because the work bears record. This one was a very tedious video to compile, as you can see. All of them little slides all together like that. That's a lot of work that's been put into it, okay? Religious people have a huge problem accepting those who they think are unqualified. This is exactly what's been happening. There's been a lot of self righteous people who just refuse to, see that, what I've been given is by way of the Spirit, okay? And that I've been instructed to do this. They sneer, they like, they're like preposterous, but it ain't up to you, okay? You're self-righteous, and so you want to think that I'm unqualified, because of your preconceived ideology, okay? But it ain't up to you, all right? It is, thankfully, it ain't up to the people who the Most High chooses, okay? All right? He qualifies the called, all right? He qualifies those that are called, okay? So I trust in that. I don't trust in the people to validate me. No, I trust in the Great Spirit to validate me, all right? Now, I showed you people a little bit of the tedious work that went into compiling, okay? I have compiled many videos for the majority of my channel. I've done compiled videos. It was only recently that I began podcasts, just one or two slides or whatever, and are going live, okay, in videos like this. Okay, only reason I'm doing it like this, recording on OBS, is because my computer won't allow me to stream. I can't go live when it's booting up in manufacturing status. Okay, my computer is on crutches. So this is the only way that I can get out this work. Okay? Another thing is because my computer is on crutches, I cannot compile videos. All right? Already, my computer was like this. What started the computer issues to begin with, and why it's booting up in manufacturing status. All right. It was when I was compiling a video when it was so dang laggy, like the freaking OBS studio was spazzing out on me. So I decided to freaking restart my computer, hoping that would help it run better, and that's when it started freaking booting up in manufacturing status. Okay, so I haven't compiled a video since then. All right, don't want to take the chance. I need a better PC. Okay, so yes, I'm awaiting for the outpouring of the blessings that's been spoken to my spirit that is coming. Okay, in the meantime, I have to continue to be obedient, to the best of my ability. Okay, the best way I can. All right, and so it is what it is, people. Let's continue. Let me take it back just a tad bit.
I can show you how tedious building a video can be. All of them little bitty slides that gotta fit perfectly. There's a lot of work that went into what I was called to do, people. But this is my destiny. This is the path that was laid out for me. I went on a journey to my life's purpose. Okay? But I was led by way of the Spirit. Okay, but yes, I had to be obedient. I had to answer the call. Okay? Many are called, but only few are chosen. Because the few that are chosen are the ones that answered the call on their life. And when you answer the call on your life, obedience is required. Obedience is required. When you answer the call on your life, that is how you answer the call, my good people. You don't answer the call just by verbally saying it. No, it's about your actions. It's about what you do. It ain't about what you confess out your mouth. Like, okay, Father, I see that this is what you want me to do, but I'm not going to do it. I just know that this is what you gave me to do, but I'm going to continue to do what the world is telling me to do because ain't no other way for me to sustain my life. I can't just not work a job, Father. I can't just not earn income. I can't just spend all my time, energy, and effort giving what you've given to me, even though I have applied it to my life. I can't trust you like that, Father, because money don't grow on trees, and I know you didn't create money, so how else am I going to sustain my life, Father? Especially when getting a little taste of it, and I see how cold these people's hearts is. Oh, my internet got cut off twice. So the second time around, I was beginning to doubt. I was like, well, Father, clearly this ain't working. My internet was cut with Cox, but I kept going. I kept the faith. I did not doubt. But when my net with AT&T was cut, hey, I'm instructed to be honest. My faith began to waver a little bit. Yes, it did. But did I give in to the temptation to go and earn money because this just looks too impossible? The hearts of the people are too stony. They would never want to show love to me. They are set in their ways with their core beliefs. They all hate me, Father. They all detest me. Look and see how I am ghosted, Father. My channel don't even get that many views. Look at what this guy said in Messenger to me, that my channel ain't that big. I don't have that big of an audience, Father. And you see how they already ghosted me. You see how I have hardly no support. So maybe it is time, Father. Ain't nothing I can do. The internet was cut again. How am I supposed to do what you call me to do, Father? This is taking too long. And this is too hard, Father. I don't want to be homeless on top of this. I have no way of updating the public on my YouTube with no internet. I don't want to be homeless on top of all of this, Father. I have trusted you. I have gone the distance. I did all of this work. I prepared the fields, Father. But yet these people are ghosting it. They're thumbing their nose up at it as if it's irrelevant. But I know what you have given unto me. I love what you've given unto me. But I don't love this suffering. When are you going to begin to show love to me? For this is all I have put out, the energy that I have put out, divine love for all of humanity and all of creation. Yet they hate me. So, Father, I might as well get a job. I don't want to be homeless and thrown out of my apartment on top of this.
And the reason why I had felt that way at that time was because, at that time when AT&T had got cut, and the time that I'm talking about, the conversation that I had with the mother, I knew that I didn't have no help. I had no one that I could reach out to, not even to help store my stuff, even though I had helped others not only store their stuff, but took them in to help them. Okay? Bruh, my life is way different than many people realize. Okay? The intentions of my heart and all of these things are way different than people have projected onto me. Okay? So really, people need to be very careful. Like you need to be careful how you treat people, because you never really know the relationship that they have with a great spirit. You never really know how they are truly living their life unless you're there in their physical life, watching them. Okay? So really, people, you know, we're instructed to warn you for a reason, okay? Yes, this is after I had taken people in twice since I had been instructed to walk in my purpose by faith and not by sight. I took in one person that I didn't know, and then two people that I did know that, you know, I cared for and wanted to help them. Okay? And both times I didn't have income. Okay? So, you know, out of the resources that I already, you know, had, you know, and was pretty much lacking in, I sold out my resources. Okay? Freely to those that I took in. Okay? And dependent upon the Great Spirit, because these people didn't, you know, well, one of them did. Okay, the couple that I took in, they gave me $100, but you know they stayed for like a little over a month. Okay, so you know all the resources that we went through within that time, you know, added up to a lot more than that. Okay. So anyway, I never held it against them, but this was the situation that I was left in. Okay? I was left in this situation when they left, you know, both times when the person that I took in that I didn't know, and then when this couple left, I'm like lacking many things and I had no income. Okay? So ain't nobody gonna tell me that I have not done what I've been instructed to speak to the people. Okay? I've done these things. So at that particular time, you know, I was thinking, I'm like, Father, I don't even have anybody that would, you know, do what I have done for other people, you know, in stirring my stuff. So are you really going to let it get to the point to where the sheriff's department is putting out what little bit I have on the street? I have no place to go. I have no vehicle. I have nobody that I can call on to help me in the least bit. How far are you going to let this go? Let's continue. That's why I said, though. That's why I said I didn't want to be homeless on top of all of this. Because I'm like, where the hell would I go, Father? Then plus I'm dealing with arthritis and all of these things. Like, how am I supposed to get around, Father? Like, this is too much. It's overwhelming, Father. I know you instructed for me to do this, but this ain't looking good at all. Where are you? Where is the help that you promised to me? I mean, hell, I watched Pilgrim's Progress, and, you know, when the pilgrim is on the progress and they get into situations, you know, there was help that showed up. There was help that arrived. Well, where is my help? Okay? Like, bruh, I cry out to the Father constantly. Okay?
And so this is the conversation that I had with my maker. I didn't know what I was going to do when my internet was cut with AT&T. And then my spirit got stirred up. When my spirit got stirred up, enraged at this satanic system. And I got a new burst to rebel.
Yes, bro. Hold on a second. 1 second. Because, bruh. Oops, hold on. Yeah, this is what I need. 1 second. I had to find it right quick. Oops, sorry about that. Bruh, dealing with one screen is really hard. Hold on.
And I got a new burst to rebel against this system. I refuse to bow down to the God of money. And I heard him say, begin to get your computer prepared. Go through your passport and organize it. Make room on your passport. Delete the duplicates. You can spend your time doing this. Get prepared, my child. For you're getting ready to take your position. Don't worry about what it looks like in your physical life. Don't worry about all the walls that seem to be crushing in all around you. Keep your eyes on me. Don't worry about what they say about you. Don't worry about how they ghost you. Because I do surely ask the Father, how come you have not sent the righteous M to me, as you have spoken that you would do? Why is it taking so long? Like, I know you're all good, Father. So where are the righteous Gentiles? Where is the righteous M's that will know within their heart that they are to combine and join with this vine? Where are they, Father? For he knows that I have no animosity in my heart towards anyone. Knows that my arms is open wide to those who have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. That this is where we have been instructed from the beginning, to love one another as we do ourselves, not love money and materialistic wealth. Israel had to be chastised to come into this realization. We know how we're supposed to live upon the earth now. And for a whole year I've been living my life this way. 2 years, actually. Because it was 2 years that he instructed for me to do this. 2 years I have not earned income. And 2 years I've wholly put my trust and faith in the Great Spirit. And I only wavered in faith that once, thinking that I just may have to go get a job because it's not working. These people were strong on me. They shut up their bowels and they refuse to help me, regardless of the spiritual gifts you've given to me. I don't seek clout. I don't seek glory of men. All I seek is love for one another. I am a giver. I was created to be a blessing unto all humanity and all creation. I was not created to conform to this satanic reality that lacks every single thing that we have been instructed to live by. I have a just cause to rebel against this system. It's easy to lump me in the category of a charlatan when you ignore the fruits of the Spirit. I don't like getting on here crying, but I'm instructed to bare my soul on this channel. And everything is here. I spoke about all of these things that I'm currently facing in my physical life. I have $4 on my Cash App. I'm going to use my Cash App to get a box of tubes. I have $5 and some change in my bank account. I'll be using that to take the bus, you know. Other than that, I don't really have any money for anything else. May be able to get a thing of dish soap, but that's it. You know, I need laundry soap. I need more Clorox wipes. I need cleaning supplies. It's just a lot, bro. As the scripture declared, his people would be in much want and need of all things, okay? But I do praise him for the fact that I may be able to keep my same number. That is sunshine shining in my life, and I appreciate all the sunshine that I can see, all the sunshine that shines through, all the love that people do show to me, okay? The few that has, all right? It doesn't matter the amount, okay? It's about the heart. So the fact that I came across your mind, you thought about me, you had compassion and mercy upon me, you had empathy, that I appreciate that. It does not matter the amount, okay? The only time it matters is what I can do with it, okay? If it's not $118 or so, I'm not going to be able to pay the internet bill. Okay? Therefore, my internet will be getting cut off for the third time. Okay? You know? I need $25 for the 1st of May in order to pay the rent. Okay? If it's, anytime soon, I can get the money order the same time I take the bus to the store for anything else that I was needing. Okay? I'll do both. I'll use it for that. So that way it's only $25 because I was already planning on taking the bus anyway.
It's actually $26 because they charge $1 for the money order. So the rent is $25, but Walmart charges $1 for the money order. My bank, the bank that I bank at, is a wicked bank because they want to try to charge me $5 for a money order. Again, it is my bank, and the reason why they charge $5 for a money order is because I don't have direct deposit. I don't have a job, okay, and income. Like, I'm not attached to this system that way. So therefore, we're penalized, of $5 to get a money order. So I go to Walmart to get a money order because I'm only charged $1 for a money order from Walmart. But, it should be free from my bank, okay? It should not be because I don't have direct deposit with them that, they're going to charge me $5 for a money order. That's greed. That's wickedness. So anyway, it's $26 for a money order due to being charged for the money order.
But if it's later, and I may have to pay late fees and all of these things, and that would be starting on the 6th of May. So if I don't have $20 or $25, my bad, my rent's $25 per month. So if I don't have rent, if it's not paid before May 6th, it has to be paid on the 5th before 5 o'clock p.m. Okay? If it's not paid before 5 o'clock p.m. on the 6th, there will be a $5 late fee. So then my rent will go up to $30, okay, for the month of May. And then it is $1 a day until it's paid. Okay? Thankfully, they don't double it come the next month. And the only way I know this is because I lived through it. Okay? Well, maybe, I was blessed that they didn't double it at that time. But the last time it went, because they didn't put a notice on my door. Okay? Now, the time that I went a month without paying the rent, it was right after I had updated my status as American Indian. So I kind of assumed that maybe they just were not charging me rent anymore. Well, then the next month came, and they literally calculated up all that I owed for that month, plus the next month, and told me that this is what I owe for my rent. And then they kept charging, still $1 a day from that point on. It literally got to about the 27th. Okay, I think it got till about the 27th of that month before I was spared from homelessness. Okay, I was able to pay that in July, I think, of 2023. Okay?
And this is all on the channel. So all of this is already on the channel. Okay? All my struggles, all my trials and tribulations since I've been instructed to do this by the way of the Spirit, all of it is on the channel. Alright? Because it's what I've been instructed to do.
So this 2023 was a hellacious year for me. All right, 2022 was that was hell too. It began around May. Okay, it began around May or late March actually. Actually, it began around late March of 2022. Into May. And then May, the Most High blessed me with a very generous donation from a Gentile. I think he has sent me $500 via PayPal. So that right there was encouraged. Not only was it encouragement, but it was also the Most High showing love to me, showing that I got you. You can trust what I spoke to your spirit. I got you. Don't worry. Don't run from this. You're going to be taken care of, okay?
So, hold on. Let's go ahead and go over to Chrome right quick. I gotta close out some stuff. So, hold on a second, because I want to show you this. Give me a second. Gotta check my stats on my task manager. Make sure it's not too overpowered and whatnot, too bogged down. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna take a trip over to my channel right quick. And I know that we're going on 2 hours. We're close to 2 hours. Let's see here. Yep, 3 minutes away from 2 hours. It's taking forever to load, bro. I'm probably going to have to start up a new one. I'm going to try my best to try to get all of this done today. But I don't know if I will or not. It just depends. Alright, it's better to go to my YouTube studio. Alright, hold on a second, people. I got to deal with the slow PC. Oh, goodness sakes. You know how it is. Alright, still very low likes and very low views. 10 people viewed this, only 4 people responded to it. We're gonna go to content. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna go around that time. This is a lot of work on the channel, people. And you see the views. It's not a lot of views, okay? Not a lot of views. But all of this work is on the channel. The living power validates the called. All of this work on the channel. Love all humanity and all creation. Published April 30th to 2023. All of this work. It's a lot of work on the channel, people. Hi, Tiggy. I feel like an alien in this world. It's a lot of work. We got to go through a lot to get to around that time. Okay. All of this, I was instructed to do this full time. So you see, the work is here. All of this, this is after I was instructed to do this full time. Okay. These videos here was created when I took in a homeless person. Okay. So that was around July of 2022 when there was a homeless person staying with me because I had compassion, love, and mercy, empathy for this person. Alright. We're getting there. Because April was a hell of a month for me. April of 2022 was a hell of a month for me. I did so much crying in that month. In March, okay? Alright, so this, see, after these are gathering your recompense, rejoice my people. I had gotten a lot of love on this when I posted it to my Facebook, okay? And then I posted this video right here. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. After I published this video right here, March 26th of 2022, that's when all hell began to break through in my life. All hell began to come against me, okay? The whole entire brew community turned their back on me pretty much. Okay, I was slandered throughout the entire community. All right. My stream of income dried up. Okay. Right after this, my stream of income dried up. I could no longer earn income from my independent business. Okay. But yet at the same time, I'm instructed by the Great Spirit to not run anywhere and to put my hand to the plow and do this full time. Okay. And like I said, all of these haters, all right, begin to come against me. The entire brew community, March 28th, 2022. Okay. And then it's been a life of hell. You know, but I kept putting out this work. Put out a song. They slander me. Okay. Let us love one another instead of judging each other. All right. Steady putting out all of this work. Okay. Doing what I've been instructed to do by way of the Spirit. Very low views and all of these things, okay? Steady kept being obedient and putting out all of this work. Dropped a physical video on my channel for the first time on April 20th of 2022, okay? Being obedient, okay? And, let's see. Back. Alright, so being obedient, drop the first video there. The Father works in mysterious ways. Okay, this was April 21st of 2022. This tribulation will pass. Alright, so all of this is on my channel, people. Alright. I talk about it. I talk about my trials and tribulations, all the things that I've experienced, all the things that I'm going through, always been within me. Okay, seek ye first the kingdom melody that was given to me. He confirmed it again. All right. You can go through and look at all of these. Life of a chosen one. Okay? Outside your boxes. Your perception doesn't matter. Spiritual downloads. I will continue to follow the leading of the appointed Spirit of truth. I flow by the way of the Spirit of truth. What if it's not what we've been told? All of this work, people, and all of these are pretty much compiled videos. I can care less about monetary gain of this world. Okay, published on May 2nd, 2022. Now, May 1st of 2022, as you heard in the audio that we're going over, there was a Gentile brother that had blessed me with $500. I came out with a video about it. It amazes me how often the Father confirms His word within me. Okay? Praise report and more. All right? Give the praise reports. Okay? Message for the seekers of truth. Okay? Bruh, the work is on this channel. The word of the Most High by the way of the Spirit of truth. The Most High confirms His word everywhere. Okay? The Messiah was a rebel. The prophecy. Now, it. I don't understand. Like, I keep seeing in my studio, people are watching the prophecy part 3, but yet they don't watch part 1 nor part 2. It's like, what is it? Why are people watching part 3 but don't watch part 1 and part 2? I don't understand that. Okay? Full video, the eternal creator of all life and love has always desired for us to be happy. Published that on May 26th, the full video. Okay, the eternal creator is all good. All right, there's a reason we have been awakened. Okay, expounding on the last few videos, look within us. All of this work, people. All right, all of this work that I've been instructed to do, I've literally done. Okay, but you can clearly see the views are not that great. Okay, these views are very low. All right, so even though the views are low, I still steady keep doing what I've been given to the best of my ability. Okay. Gods don't have religion, chatting with a Gentile brother. I think this is the Gentile brother that has sowed that generous seed to me. Okay, and they has sowed another seed to me of $200. Okay, and so I had his permission to put our conversation on here. Okay, on June 12th, I uploaded our conversation. All right, just flowing by way of the Spirit. All right. I'll open up about my life. Come and take a peek into my life. Okay. All right, steady doing this work. All right, a melody that I was given. Have mercy on my finances. Okay, all right, all of this. Okay, this is the second time I put a physical video on my channel, and it was because I was instructed to do so. This was July 3rd of 2022. Okay. And again, I took in a homeless person around this time as I was building this video. Why are we here? Seek first the kingdom of the Most High. Okay? YouTube removed this video. Okay? But it is on my BitChute. Also, speaking of BitChute, I just want to go ahead and continue going over this for a second. Alright? My purpose is not of this world. Okay? Published on August 9th of 2022. So that's all we're going to do of this YouTube. We're going to take a trip over to BitChute because there was something I wanted to address. While, I was thinking about it. So did I get another one? Hold on a second. This is a new comment that I hadn't seen yet. Wow, bro. This is so crazy. So crazy. 2 people disliked it. Oh, they getting mad. As if this shit started only because it happened to you, huh? But there's clicks together. Gotta get them numbers up. What? Okay. No, I'm not doing this for numbers or any of that trivial vain things. I'm doing it because I'm obedient. Okay. Let's see. I think this it. Yes, this is it. Alright, so check out this. Alright, right here. See, always 7. This comment right here. Labeling us, stigmatizing us, calling us the blacks. The blacks have nothing to do with the Holy Scriptures. You see, I did not respond whatsoever. I'm not going to mute. I'm not going to delete. I'm not going to flag. I'm not going to block. I'm not going to do any of that. These people are allowed to have their opinion. They are entitled to their opinion. But they are going to be shown this truth here very soon. All right? It doesn't matter what these people think, okay? And I don't let them get to me. I know who I am. I did respond to this person, you know, telling them that they're entitled to their opinion, along with the breakdowns and interpretations of the Gentiles who think they have usurped the original seed of the covenant. All right? They have not. All right? So I just wanted to show you that the hate that I'm getting on BitChute. You know, I don't retaliate against these people because karma is going to get them. All right? These people don't understand that the children of light is protected by an energy that they are not prepared to deal with. Okay? They're going to reap all of these things that they have sown. All right? And the children of light is going to be revealed, and we are going to be delivered. All right, in front of the whole damn world. The whole world is going to see when he makes bare his holy arm. Okay? But they getting mad. Oh man, they're getting angry. See, I don't do what I do out of anger. I do what I do out of obedience. Let's continue.
So May it started looking up for me. All right, but that didn't mean that I no longer had to suffer, because I still began to suffer once that money began running out. No one else was sowing unto me. Okay, and not only that, but my apartment complex was still charging me the same amount of rent. Okay, so they were still charging me the amount of rent as they were charging me when I was earning the income. Okay, so a big portion of that $500 went to that. Plus, I wasn't ignorant, still smoking cartons of cigarettes. I could have saved myself a whole lot of money if I hadn't smoked the cartons, because some cartons were expensive. Okay, so you know, a chunk of it went to tobacco. All right, I could have used it better. You know, that's on me. Okay.
And when I stated about saving money, it's not about saving money in a savings account or stuff like that. It's just that, you know, I should have, you know, spent it a little bit more frugally, okay? Like been a little bit more responsible with it instead of buying cartons of cigarettes. But back then I was smoking cartons, okay? I had just, my income had dried up. All right, I was used to having, you know, regular income, okay? And I did not know that the blessings wouldn't, you know, just continuously be poured in at that time. I had to learn this the hard way, okay? So, yes, I've been going without tobacco from time to time, having to smoke butts and all of these things, okay? Going without my herb from time to time, okay? Lots of suffering has gone into this while doing what I've been instructed to do. Okay? That just is what it is. Alright? The suffering is a part of this. Okay?
That's my bad. Alright? But I learned from my mistakes. Okay? And then it got to the point to where I could no longer even afford the carton. Okay? I was literally forced to smoke the roll your own. Okay? I was literally forced to begin to make my own cigarettes. Okay? Because I could no longer afford the carton. Just like I could no longer afford litter for my baby. His poopy box. I had to use dirt. Okay? So, yes. But, you know, still yet I see how in 2022 I had a bit more support. And then going into the early of 2023, I had a bit more support than when I began to be obedient about these messages. Okay? These messages about how you are to love your neighbor as you do yourself. But not only that, but you can't be selfish. Okay? Like bringing this message of giving to the poor and those in need It is this particular message that has caused people to shut up their bowels against me. But I didn't just jump out here and begin speaking this in and of my own accord. No, I was instructed to do this. Okay? Kind of kicking and screaming because I'm like, but Father, and this is like when he had me put my cash app here, okay, on the channel. I didn't want to do that. I reluctantly did this. Okay? And this is not what a charlatan would do. A charlatan would leap ahead, leaps and bounds, and, they're telling people to sow. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down and shaken together and running over will the Lord give unto your bosom. They run with this message, but they ain't got no substance.
Hold on a second. This is at 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I kind of want to go into a little bit more with this, but bro, I don't want this going over no 3 hours. So let's go ahead and end it there. I am going to take it back a tad bit. And I had to deal with my cat. My cat had gotten to the blinds and whatnot. So I had to get him out of there. So I was kind of like distracted. So I'm going to be taking it back, and we're going to be going over a few things dealing with this, okay? But I shall be right back. Shalom.